the late 16th century, specifically 1587, the English, eager to expand their reach and establish their permanence in the New World, set their sights on founding a settlement on Roanoke Island, in present-day North Carolina. A group of 117 individuals, led by the determined John White, embarked on a journey filled with hope and ambition, envisioning a new life in this uncharted territory. Yet, what would unfold over the coming years would transform their story into one of the most perplexing mysteries in American colonial history. After a year of establishing their presence on the island, the settlers faced the pressing challenge of securing additional supplies to support their fledgling community. John White, eager to procure the necessary resources, set sail back to England in 1588. Unfortunately, the journey home was fraught with delays, largely due to the looming conflict between England and Spain, which would complicate his return. It wasn't until 1590 that White was able to make the long-awaited voyage back to Roanoke Island, only to be met with a horrifying reality. Upon his arrival, White found the colony utterly deserted. Every trace of the settlers he had left behind had vanished, and the homes they had built stood eerily silent. The only clue left behind was a single word carved into a tree, Croatoan. This word bore the name of a nearby island, but whether it served as a mere mark or a desperate message from the colonists remained a mystery. In desperation, White searched the area diligently for any sign of his friends and fellow settlers, but his efforts yielded nothing. The question loomed large: what had happened to the people of Roanoke? Various theories emerged in an attempt to unravel this enigma. One prevailing thought posited that the settlers may have met with violence at the hands of the local Native American tribes. Despite these speculations, there was no physical evidence to substantiate such claims, leaving this theory unproven. Another possibility was that the colonists had integrated into the nearby Croatoan tribe. Previous interactions suggested a level of familiarity, and some believed the settlers chose to live among the indigenous people, abandoning their original settlement in search of safety and acceptance. Yet, a more somber theory proposed that the settlers fell victim to the unforgiving nature of their environment. The harsh conditions of the island, coupled with potential disease and starvation, could have led to their demise. While this explanation seemed plausible, like the rest, it lacked definitive proof or conclusive evidence. As the years rolled on, the disappearance of the Roanoke colony continued to perplex historians and adventurers alike. Various expeditions and investigations have been launched, each one attempting to shed light on what happened to the lost settlers. However, no definitive answers have surfaced, and the tale remains shrouded in mystery. The chronicles of Roanoke serve as a haunting reminder of the unknown facets of history, leaving us with lingering questions. Where did they go? Did they merge with the local tribes, face hostile encounters, or succumb to the merciless grip of nature? Perhaps the truth lies buried within the depths of time, forever out of reach. Today, the Roanoke colony's fate stands as one of America's enduring mysteries, illustrating how the past can cling to its secrets. Countless theories have surfaced, yet none have managed to explain the vanishing of 117 individuals who dared to dream of a new life in a land far from home. The story of Roanoke compels us to ponder the fragility of human existence and the vulnerabilities of those who seek to carve out their destinies in the face of uncertainty. In reflection, the lesson from the lost Roanoke colony is profound. Sometimes, the greatest mysteries lie beyond the grasp of understanding, reminding us that history often holds on to its secrets, whispering stories we may never fully comprehend.